What do you guys want to get out of today's shortened practice without pads?
It was good tempo and good execution, which I thought was pretty good. I thought both sides had good energy, and I thought positives. We got good work, and as a team, we've learned to practice without pads when we have to. So even though I'd rather have the pads, I think they've all been good work.
It's kind of Gage's first time doing some 11-on-11, even though it wasn't a padded, maybe not the best simulation for what he's going to go through in the fall. How do you think he graded out today?
Good start. Good start.
He looked pretty good in the red zone too. I think he had 4 touchdowns. Did you see?
Yeah, he's got good composure in there. He's got good composure. It's not quite automatic or anything yet, but I did think it was a good starting point.
What's the biggest adjustment for someone learning that offense for the first time?
So you don't just memorize it so that it's automatic. You have a sense of your personnel, and things just happen quicker.
Do you think he's taken advantage of the time to be in the film room, be with the playbook, even though he's not been able to play as much? He's still been doing stuff to get himself ready.
I do. He's got some experience with it, and then also he's a smart guy, so I think all that's benefited him.
You guys see more ways to use Clay Markov this year. He's been getting more and more carries, and you guys don't usually use a fullback, but this could be a situation where you kind of put one in there.
Well, curiously, he lost 25 pounds, and now all of a sudden can move and can actually come out of his cuts. And though he's not, I don't have him in the fast category. He really is pretty quick for a guy his size, and runs with his pads square. And then, ironically, he's always been pretty good at catching the ball.
Do you think he lost any power by losing 25 pounds, or did he maintain that?
I don't think he did. I think that he's just kind of a stiff, cloddy weight room guy, and then now but so the quickness is more beneficial, and I think it's really served him well. I think as far as a jump from say last December and now, he's had one of the biggest runs.
Have you had a guy like that in the past, whether it was here or Texas Tech, a fullback built like him and do a few different things?
Yeah. The biggest thing, they got to be yard getters. I don't want just a guy that just is a plugger. I mean, you got to be a guy that generates yards, and he has generated yards this spring.
How has Cassidy developed inside at the slot position?
Better. He's had a really good spring. Needs to be more consistent. Huge target. Good body control. I mean, very athletic. He's going to get better and better, and also I think he's going to get bigger and be able to do even more than he can now.
Was that your guys' idea to put him in there, or did he kind of request it to play a little more inside?
On what now?
Was that your idea to slide him inside, or was it Cassidy?
Yeah. Well, we had 2 good guys on the outside's one thing. The other thing is he doesn't mind and does well, with obstructions and combat in there, and so. And plus, he's gonna get bigger and bigger. So no, I think it's a really good spot for him.
Even if he doesn't crack the 4-man kind of rotation inside, do you still see scenarios to use him in different matchups? And if there's maybe a smaller linebacker that you can put him up against, do you see situations to use him?
Yeah, I definitely do. I'd be surprised if he doesn't crack the 4. He's going to be a hard guy to hold down.
Coach, did you sense a difference in energy today this close to spring game?
I don't know. I think it's just it's a real pretty day, and I think that may have contributed. But no, we came out and we ran around good, and we've had pretty good energy. I think all of spring. There's been days that we're inconsistent, but we've had good energy most of the time.
And what are your thoughts on the pageantry with the spring game returning to Pullman this year and a lot more visitors coming to town?
Because the Spokane event was fantastic, and I think a lot of people enjoyed it, but there was also a significant number that wanted to come back to Pullman. I mean, people really enjoy the road trip to Pullman, and even when we've scheduled games elsewhere, you get quite a few people that feel like they missed one of their road trips they had planned, and the whole experience there, the dress rehearsal for the season, I guess. And so there's a lot of people awfully happy about it, and so I imagine there's a little bit of a split, but the reception to bringing it back here has been really good.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.